and welcome to day 20. That went fast. So I love to read, and the way I mostly read with my e-reader at bedtime until the words swim across the page, and then I stick it on the bed beside me and pass out. And you know, there's this comfort of having the book right beside me. I don't know why. It's like a teddy bear for some people, and for me it's the e-reader. I guess if I can't sleep in the at 3 in the morning, I can just reach over and turn it on. But I do have a problem. This is a new problem, and maybe you can relate. I need reading glasses. And my first pair of reading glasses weren't too strong, but it just made everything nice and clear. I enjoyed using them at work, but then I went to have my eyes tested and it's gotten worse. So my next pair of reading glasses makes everything nice and clear. But if I don't wear them, I can't see anything. And it's really frustrating. So, of course, it's worse at 3 in the morning, or if I, for some reason, wake up really early and I want to read something before I get out of bed. I can't make out the words at all. I don't have my reading glasses, so I enlarged the font. So it's like, it's embarrassing. It's probably like 30 words per page at this point. But then I can at least sort of like make out what it's saying. But let's say I finish a book, and this is what happened the other day. I finish a book and I want to buy another one. Well, I can't see any of the words to do that. So I have to actually get out of bed, get my glasses on, and then figure it out. Getting older. It's fun, isn't it? What a silly thing to complain about. I'm not really complaining because I can still see. I can see all the beauty around me. I can see the faces of my loved ones. I can see the furry faces of my other loved ones. There's one over there looking at me. Hi! So yeah, life isn't actually bad, but it's like a minor annoyance. I'm sure you can relate if you're older than 40. My husband's older than 40. He has 20/20 vision. But I did hear a theory about that from an optometrist many years ago, who said that historically the Inuit population in the Northern Territories never needed glasses. It was only until they became literate that they also started to need assistance with their seeing. There's a direct correlation between training your eyes at a fixed close distance. Here's my hand, I'm doing it. And then needing glasses. So as I've always been such an avid reader, I'm going to blame it on that. But luckily we have the technology. I can just put glasses on and then I can still read. Tucker. Hey, cutie. What are you doing? The spruce budworms are a-comin'. I saw the first one this morning. These lovely, healthy spruce tips are about to get annihilated. Oh my goodness, the mosquitoes are out in force. It's a beautiful morning. It's supposed to rain all weekend, so I'm out here enjoying the sun at the moment, and I will get into the garden shortly and do what I can. Clouds don't seem too terribly threatening yet, but I can never really see what's over the trees, so it's a bit of a surprise. And then when it does start getting yucky, I can bake bread, I can knit, I can do all the inside things. So to me, actually, it sounds like the perfect day. Now, if you've been following the big drama in Sundre over the cancellation of the parade, you'll know that today's the day that they're having their, what would you call it? The rebel gathering, where all of the Alberta separatists are going to meet and just have an impromptu parade down Main Street in Sundre. And I did consider going to film that for you, but honestly, you're gonna see probably a bunch of jacked up trucks, mullets, rednecks, and Alberta flags. And whatever, I didn't feel like battling what's going to be chaos traffic-wise to get to town to show you that. So just probably it'll be on YouTube. In fact, if you want to see it, I think if you just looked up Alberta Dad, he's like a outspoken right-wing guy, you'll probably find stuff on that if you care. I don't really care, so that's why I'm here in nature, breathing deep, smiling, and not partaking in any of the drama. And all's well with the horses. I have to show you this. I opened up the garbage and this is what I found, about 30 little tree air fresheners. My first thought was, gee, my husband must think the garbage stinks. But no, and that's not actually what it is. He was probably cleaning out his truck. He has a tendency to collect these. Well, I got a fair amount done in the garden. It's still not raining, but I forgot that I have the whole back of my car filled with recycling, so I better go deal with that before the dump closes. That's the transfer site. And then, as it's still not raining, I might just head back to the garden. Also, I threw a nap in there. This is my new favorite thing. Naps have always been my favorite thing, but I'm allowing myself to take naps when possible, whereas before I would just power through. I get a lot less done, but I feel great. Well, it's finally started to rain enough that I don't want to be outside anymore, so I think I'm going to probably not watch a podcast, because I see that Mrs. D has a new one out. She's my favorite. And do some knitting. That sounds like a great plan. This is so weird. Nobody is home. And I don't have to go and get anybody for a while. That's nice. It's rare. I kind of don't know what to do with myself. I mean, I know I want to knit, and I will, and I have been. I ate whatever I wanted for supper, which was, it's a bit embarrassing, but it's delicious. It's one of my comfort foods. So it was ramen with kimchi, because it's ready. And then I tried to make myself feel better, so I had a small salad on the side. And it was delicious. And then I might have some chocolate chips. But I am still cooking supper for Aaron, because he will be home eventually. And he will be hungry. So it's going to be leftover roast beef. And I fried up some onion and some peppers, and I'll just make him some quesadillas. I know they're called quesadillas, but I watched Napoleon Dynamite, and that stuck in my head ever since. So make yourself some dang quesadillas. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch whatever I want and knit and try to relax. Remember what that feels like. Until it's time to pick Leela up from the rodeo. Oh, and Callie and Taylor are off in Calgary to see a concert. I think they're having supper with my sisters right now, which is cool. And they're going to see Akon and Neo, which, if I remember correctly, I think their music was popular when I was like their age. So they're living my clubbing years, I guess. So that's what they're doing. Yeah, Aaron's at work, Leo's at the rodeo, and I'm enjoying this lovely, cool, blustery evening with smatterings of rain, warm and cozy in the house. All right, well, I'm gonna sign off and I will see you again tomorrow. So, oh, you know what, before I sign off, I should mention, because I keep forgetting to do that, then on my Patreon, I always do, so for patron members, I have dirt all over my arm. That's nice. Actually, I'm covered in dirt. You just can't see it because it's mostly on my pants. Yeah, so my Patreon subscribers, every month they get a yoga class, a recipe, or maybe two, depending, and a meditation. So I have published the recipe for this month. It's a lovely quinoa summer salad, one of my favorite go-tos when I, actually feel like cooking. But you make a ton of quinoa, put it in the fridge, and then make the salad as needed, and it's delicious. It's a big family favorite around here. Nice and light and lovely. And then I did end up publishing that rhubarb cake recipe, but I published it as a free thing. So even if you're not a Patreon member, you can access this recipe. Just go to patreon.com and search Turning Ground Yoga, and you will find it. Or you can go to my Instagram. In the bio, there's a link for my Patreon page if that's an easier way to find it. The meditation I will probably record. Gee, I could even do it tonight. Maybe I will. So that's coming at you pretty soon. And then I always seem to leave the yoga right till the last minute, but I should probably do that tomorrow. Because next weekend is super duper busy. It's another grad. So that's 2 this year. Anyway, yeah, so I just want to let you know what was going on over on Patreon. That is, you just pay a membership. I try to keep the cost super low. So especially if you're paying in US dollars, because the exchange rate's really good for you. Yeah, check it out. I've got lots of stuff there. And the coolest part, especially if you're joining for the yoga classes, well, any of it really, is that yes, you get one new thing every month, but you also have access to everything that's already been published. And I've been publishing on a Patreon for, I think, 2 years already. So that's like 24 yoga classes. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember the exact date. But all you do when you get on there, when you're a member, is you click on collections and then look up either yoga, meditation, or recipes, and you'll see the whole library. So there is a lot of stuff on there that you can enjoy. All right, I'm gonna relax now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.